This is more about all the events you've been to. It could be following organisations that you like, it could be interesting projects that you've done, it could be things that other people have done, maybe reflections on conferences that you've been to, something you've seen today that you think, oh, I must look that up, I'll share that link. So, you know, something you found out today you didn't know about. It could be lots and lots of different things. So, from your own point of view, it's quite handy to sort of keep all this thing in one place. If you go to events, I'm forever going, oh, I remember doing this and this and this, but I didn't, you know, I bookmarked it somewhere. So you can keep all your things in one place if you do it sort of social media wise, if it's a way of sort of recording your CPD and activities that you do as well. And also sharing not just things but cats. That's my friend's cat, who's lovely, but appears on my own Facebook page a lot, but I wouldn't tweet that professionally, funnily enough. From an academic point of view, there are a lot of sites now that are really good for research and referencing. So when you're writing essays or looking at dissertation topics, there are now social media forums for people that are just academic. So you might not want to be an academic forever and a day, but while you are and you're doing different things, there are different platforms you can use to kind of bookmark articles that you find online. This program called Mendeley is one where you can bookmark articles and search for articles. So you can search for sustainable heritage or heritage conservation or something like that. And it'll bring up a search results, and anything that you download, your references and things, you can also import them into these programs. And then when you're writing essays, you can import them, which I just love that. When you're doing Word, something in Word, you can insert the reference directly, and you don't have to do all your citations manually, which is just brilliant. I love doing that. You do have to check them, of course, but it's quite handy. So that's for research and referencing. There's no social media involved in that. But the other side of this particular tool is there's a social side in that it's encouraging you to join groups connected to your research interests. So maybe if you've got something in mind for a dissertation topic eventually, you can sort of join different groups or get some of your friends together who are interested in the same thing and sort of bookmark and point them to different websites. And you can use that on your phone as well, or on a tablet device, so you can carry all your research with you wherever you go, which I just think is a genius invention. No more wasted train journeys or plane journeys, you can just read it. And academia.edu as well is more, obviously it's an academic site. A lot of people create profiles on this. You can make a student profile, so it's more social networking. But you can find a huge amount of articles really, really easily through this, that rather than searching through lots of different databases, there's a lot of people post their own academic articles. There'll be like professors and people whose articles you read for research that you'll find that are on this, and you can just bookmark their profile and you'll see everything they've ever written. Or people that are interested in a particular topic, you can follow them, and you get, every time someone uploads something to do with heritage, say, as a topic, a keyword, you would get a notification set up that sends you a list of, here are 5 current articles about this topic. So it's really good if you've got a specific thing in mind. So useful.
Sorry, Alison, they're self-posted though, aren't they?
Yes, yes. The individuals post them. It's not like it's
not regulated, or it's not like
it's not like, you know, logging into a publisher's website and getting articles. It's people who've written the articles who've got permission from the article publisher to share that information. Or if they don't share the article, they'll often say, I've written this, contact me for more information. So they maybe not upload the whole thing, or they'll put a screenshot of it or something like that so you can see, which is really useful. And if you want to, you can add your own profile as well, so you can put copies of presentations you've done on, you can put copies of different information on it. So although it's an academia website, it's still quite useful for, especially when you think about research and things you'll need to look up for dissertation references and coursework. So I think it's quite a nice one that some people don't know about. So I thought I'd mention that. So that's kind of, in a nutshell, some of the things that you could use online for conservation and heritage, social media wise. If anybody, has anyone got any sort of burning issues about that sort of thing that they want to chat about or have questions about? If you have, think of anything.
How do you narrow it down? Because it's such a vast, you know, once you go into these sites and then you think, oh, that, and then you go into something else and then you get, and then before you know it, half a day's gone.
Yes, I do know about that problem. Personally, I just say I'm going to look at it for however many minutes a day or whatever, and I'll just restrict myself to certain times of day, or if I'm having a tea break, I'll sit and browse Twitter and go, favourite, look at that later, kind of thing. I think you can put as much or as little time as you want into social media. You don't have to do it. It can be just an observing from afar thing, but if you do set aside a bit of time, it really helps build up your professional profile, because you can put it's like a curated professional footprint of everything you've done or things that you're interested in. So have a think about ways that you can do that. So when somebody Googles you, they won't find pictures of your cat, they'll find pictures about, oh, this is my professional portfolio, which is clearly better if you look at it from a different point of view. So yeah, just have a browse, see what you can find, and if you want to get in touch with me, you can do that through IHBC.